Hello srácok, folytatjuk a Hogwartson. Ahogy azt tegnap ígértem, hogy tegnap lett volna stream, de sajnos tegnap nem tudtam, elnézést kérek előre, és ezért ma folytatjuk. Lesz egy 2 órás Hogwarts stream, és lesz egy 2 órás Stalker stream. Meg megnézzük, hogy milyen update jött a Stalkerre, mert amúgy most láttam, hogy jött ki egy 110 gigás patch, tehát ezt majd azért megnézzük. Szóval, ja, ez meg nem tudom, hogy miért nem működik. Egy pillanat, jó. Statisztika, jó. Rendben, akkor folytatjuk a Hogwartsot, ahol abba hagytuk. Igen, ez volt az ilyen teszt karakter, és akkor vele folytatjuk. Jó. Tehát. Ide kellett volna jönni, ugye?
Revelio.
Ez egy küldetés volt itt, ezt kezdtük volna el. Jó, igen, és akkor fel kell hozzá jönni. Jó.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Igen, voltunk a könyvtárban.
Wait, you accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Hát nem is akarom elmondani.
In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay. I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Jó. Na.
Protego.
Ja, az nem Q,
It's
hanem
time to
O.
prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed ones. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Ja, és mindenki ennyire akart engem üzén? Jó, rendben.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
És miért vagyok ennyire lebombázva így mindennel amúgy? Amúgy van egy olyan érzésem, hogy hogy majd itt olyat kell csinálnunk, hogy nem, hanem majd szerintem az lesz, hogy ezt fogjuk levenni közepesre. Nézzük, hogy néz ki így a játék. Hát igazából. Nem rossz, nem? I don't know. Jó, hol is álltunk? Mög. Ott álltunk meg. Hogy map. Az egy óra. Gyógynövény tanóra, oké. Szerintem akkor gyerünk el erre. Ha oda nincs hoppom. Most komolyan. Basszus. Basszus. Kulcs. Miért is sétálsz? Hello? Ez ugye véletlen akart lenni amúgy.
Oh, there was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Ez remélem, hogy nagyon véletlen akart lenni a játéktól.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nagyon remélem. Várjál, nem jelöltük ki szerintem. Az. No.
My favorite.
Uff, le lehet ugrani? Lehet.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Professor
Lenora, dear.
Garlick.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Köszi, hello.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Ne, mandragóra, nem már.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Oké, akkor leveszem a fülest.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Bravo.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work,
köszi.
everyone.
Mindig én szapom be.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Úgy néz ki a tanárnő, mint hogyha nem tudom, amúgy fiatalabb lenne tőlünk is.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Köszönöm.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should
10
know
perc
from
múlva
Professor Sharp's
készül el.
class.
Értem.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Most
What say we branch
elültettük a...
out? Introduce you to a
Mit is?
different sort of
Boszorkányfüvet?
flora, the Chinese
Erőnyerő
chomping
főzetet?
cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Most így tényleg át kellett menni rajtam? Basszus. Nem értem tényleg,
Hello.
mi bajotok van.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Mit
Up these stairs will take us
taposoltál?
there. But your lead.
Nincs a semmi. Most te velem
Nice
jössz?
work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But here we are. Home of the Chinese Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Az, hogy tudom megcsinálni.
Revelio.
Vagy most valamit kiírt a játék.
Lumos.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Értem, így kell
Mum
használni.
planted some in
Aha.
her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Na. Csak szépen viselkedjetek. Ja, nem is erre kell menni, hanem itt ki. Hat percig.
I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will
Nem arról van
tend
szó,
to
hogy nem
you.
érdekel, csak nem tudom miért
Well, I
dobta fel ilyen
suppose that's everything. Do come by for
ennyire
a chat sometime. I so enjoy
direkt
checking in with
válaszba
my
az, hogy
new
nem érdekel.
students.
Megzavart egy kicsit a játék most, hogy
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
Did you know that you can make anything grow? We must
Na,
first understand
most meg akartam hallgatni, mit akar mondani.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Öt perc. Jó, mindegy, addig csinálunk mást, jó? Addig még ez kész lesz. Addig csinálunk egy olyat, hogy bájtaltan óra. No, elnézést kérek az ásítozásra, csak még mindig reggel van és nem ittam kávét sem. Jó. Igen.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guy? Revelio.
Oké, kezdjük.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Jó van, na megkevertem már.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay.
My parents Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Revelio.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
De miért nekem?
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Persze, kitalálsz valami.
Your potion should not be... Keep your potion stations organized and free. Should you chomp the Didney or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Ezt mondtuk, ugye? Jó, ez gyorsan készül. Jó, addig megvárjuk, még befejezi. Jó. Ez megvan.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amith, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Persze, szép munka.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Na, hogy rám nézett amúgy? Azt a... Te mit... Dob már bele.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Hát barátom, én már befejeztem.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Jól van.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Rendben, tehát ugye itt látjuk lent, hogy mi kell hozzá, és meddig tart ez. Hát ezek gyorsan megvannak, de hát van itt olyan is, ami... Elnézést kérek. Jó lenne, lehet kéne egy kávét főzni, amúgy. Jól van, tehát akkor ez is megvan. De küldetések. Most nem tudom, hogy mennyire szeretném ezeket a side questeket csinálni. Viszont itt tudunk tanulni egy kapitulátust, ami nem annyira rossz szerintem. Értem, tehát akkor ezt nem most kell, hanem így fight közben. Jó, oké, akkor ezt nem. Küldetések. Párbajklub. Jaj, de most muszáj amúgy. Amúgy nem muszáj, nem? Inkább csináljuk a izét. Jó, haladunk a főküldivel szerintem. Az lesz, srácok, jó? Történjen is valami.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way.
and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help
ha belefér az időmbe, akkor megcsinálom. Csak azért már kedves fiú vagyok, nem azért, mert ez a fő célom.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Yeah, ez a quest, az igazából itt van, ugye? Akkor ezt így rögtön meg is tudjuk csinálni.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Hát figyelj, ha ez így megy, akkor nem olyan nehéz. Amúgy. Csak hova tűnt el? Most hova tűnt? Jó. Még 2 könyv. Jó. És akkor az utolsó, ez majd biztos olyan lesz, hogy nem lehet megtalálni, vagy valami ilyesmi.
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Oh.
Húspástétomot. Jézusom, miért olvastam most ezt el amúgy?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Jó, rendben.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Ja, hát a latin tudást lesz, ja, szerintem is. Ez mi? Hello? Ha lenne olyan emlékünk, akkor itt tudnánk azt megnézni, ugye? És hát egy olyan érzésem van, hogy igen. Fő küldetés. Küldetés. Igen. most be van jelölve.
An answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Pa 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 la la la.
I bet all the answers to everything are in the restricted.
Na, most erre kellene mennem? Vagy erre is kell menni amúgy? Vagy jó, igazából erre mutatja, de... Most... Ennyit kell futnom? És akkor gondolom most meg majd találkozunk ilyen... ellenségekkel, meg ilyenek? Érdekes. Erre van fent valami? És hát jó, igazából erre is kell jönni. De jól néz ki a kastély. Hello? Ezért minden esetre szerintem meg kell nézzem egy optimalizációs videót, mert néha egy kicsit beesik az FPS így a ray tracing-kel. Hát jó, ez benne van a pakliban, ugye? De ja, majd ránézek. Remélem, hogy tudok találni egy olyan videót, ami segítségemre lesz. Biztos vannak olyan beállítások, amik... Milyen felszerelés? Mi van? Várj, most nem értem, hogy mi telt meg. Az is jól néz ki amúgy. Ez nem néz ki rosszul. Valami megtelt, csak nem tudom mi. Ezek a gyűjtemények. Kihívása. Ez nem Hagridnak a izéje? Mármint a filmből a Hagridnak. Hello! Azt a... Jó Isten! De az nem igaz amúgy. Hogy? hol telt meg? Mi telt meg? Ja, hogy úgy telt meg, értem, aha, hogy a... Hogy mindegyik cuccnak van egy bizonyos... Nem tudom, ezeket el lehet adni. Nem akarom megsemmisíteni. Akkor megyünk eladni őket, jó? Igazából jó lenne megtalálni az első hoppot.
I should investigate.
Ez mi volt?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Ja, de majd még nem fogsz látni, mert most megyek vissza. Hogy eladjam az utcaimat. Szóval tudom eladni. Jaj, várj, itt lehet, nem is lehet eladni, hanem csak izébe. Jó, ez még hozzá kell szoknom. Ez a falu, ugye? Akkor ide jövünk. És akkor itt szerintem el tudjuk adni a cuccokat. És amint sikerült eladni, lesz helyünk is. További cuccokért. Csak a kérdés, hogy hol? Melyik árusnál lehet ezt csinálni? Jó, akkor nem tudom, nézzünk be... Nézzünk be ide, nem tudom, igazából fogalmam sincs.
Down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Ó, köszi, helyes voltam. Amúgy az a baj, fogalmam sincs, hogy lehet eladni cuccokat, meg hogy hol, meg kinél.
Revelio.
Muszáj macskát megsimogatni. Hogy nyarvogsz? Jó lenne megtudni, hogy hol lehet eladni bármit is. Fogalmam sincs. Oda még nem is jutottam. Na úgy gyerünk akkor, el fogunk menni oda is. Temető? És eljöttem a temetőbe? Az jó. Ja, hogy ide kijöttem, de én ide akartam menni. Na, és itt nem lehet eladni valahol cuccokat?
Appreciate you having a look. Daily profit.
Tűzi játékok, igen. Jó, értem, de most nekem nem ez kell, amúgy. Ó, basszus. Pedig azt mondom, hogy ilyen boltosok meg ilyenek így bárhol vannak, de úgy látszik, hogy ez nem úgy működik. Nem úgy néz ki, hogy bárhol el lehet adni bármit. Oda akartam. Nem tudom. De majd mindjárt kitaláljuk.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Yes, of course.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Na, itt egy árus amúgy.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, Bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Na, itt lehet el tudjuk adni a dolgainkat,
Hello,
ugye?
sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Na, én itt tudom eladni a dolgaimat, értem, jól van.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
De várjál, most én így eladtam azt, ami rajtam van?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Ja, nem. Ugye? Nem, jó van. Azt nem bírom eladni, ami rajtam van.
What can I do for you?
Megijedtem egy pillanatra.
What do you have for sale?
Én akarok eladni neked. No, köszönöm. Hát,
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
persze, hogy azt megvettem tőled, ugye? Veszek még egyet. Hogy minden esetre legyen nálunk, nem tudom mennyi van. 4 darab van nálunk, ugye? Igen. Jó, 4 darab HP van nálunk. Nézzük meg, itt ki tudunk valamit lootolni elméletileg. Meg itt a mapról kiszedem hogy lehet törölni így, ja.
You're here for my wares. I'm afraid I still don't have my card.
Hogy mit jelentenek ezek a... Valami van, nem? Értem, aha. Jó.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my cards.
Az bent van. Az is
After
bent
what
van.
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
De bejövök más házába, csak így... átkutatni, nem? Biztos, hogy egy nem tudom, kellemes dolog. Ó, itt van valami enemy.
Levioso! Lumos!
Hoppá, nem azt akartam.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio.
Ja.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Volt itt még egy, nem? Vagy valami más töltem meg? Hello, Mr. Mr. Bombastic. Ó, ott is vannak.
Accio. Levioso.
Csípő karon. Értem. Random loot az erdő közepén. Igen, hello.
Revelio.
Nincs semmi érdekes. Mármint... na.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Past the roads. I'm on the right track. Levioso!
Az mi?
An encampment. This must be it.
Ó, itt vannak.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! How many of you are there? Accio! Incendio!
Ouch. Au, 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 au. Na. Hú, hát hányan vagytok? Jó sokan vagytok, amúgy nem mondom. Au.
Levioso! Incendio!
Nem tudom, nem jött össze.
Not quick enough.
Itchy! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Na, nem sikerült az Incendio.
An utterly pitiful display.
Levioso!
That was pitiful.
Accio!
When you think
Levioso!
you give up,
Au.
you're so very...
Accio. Levioso. Incendi. Yes.
Was that your best?
Igen.
You won't get away with that.
Au.
If only Renrock were here to see this.
Hol vagy? Au. Most meg fogok halni.
What an unfortunate end for you.
Ja, most fogok meghalni. Ez a baj. Nincs HP. Nincs HP, nincs HP. Ja. Ami baj. Elég nagy baj.
Levioso. That was quite something.
Megvan,
Now,
megvan.
to free Arn's cards.
Alig hogy csak sikerült.
Levioso. Accio.
Érdekes. Ezt nem lehet kilótolni, vagy valami?
Incendio. Levioso.
Nem. Nem, sajnos.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Van itt még valami lootolni való?
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Nem tudom mi az.
Levioso. Accio.
Ez valami. Nem tudom.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Mindegy, ezeket sikerült kézélni. Ott fent még van valami loot. Meg ott fent is van. Hát csak fel lehet menni oda valahogy. Na. Majd lehet oda felmenni. Jól van, na. Hát akkor nem megyünk fel. Nem vágom. Az sem igaz, hogy sehogy nem lehet felmenni. Az aki, hogy belülről van vagy érdekes. Ott fent van létre, de oda fel hogy jutok? Ez nem tudom mi volt, gyerekek. Ez szerintem a izé. Ez szerintem amúgy valami furaság. Akkor megyünk tovább. Hova kéne mennünk? Ide? Oda tudunk hoppolni. Jó, és akkor igen, most mondta a játék azt, hogy nem. A srácok, akkor folytatjuk azért. Szerintem így. Jó, itt vagyunk, ugye? Megpróbálom még egyszer felugrani. Bár szerintem nem fog menni. Ja, nem mindegy. Akkor megyünk, hoppolunk egyet. És akkor folytatjuk itt a main questet.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Igazán nincs mind.
All the best to you.
Ó, nála is tudok most valamivel kereskedni? De mivel? Értem.
More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say.
Ezt majd mindjárt megnézzük, hogy ezt hogy tudjuk felvenni. De lehet, hogy majd csak level 11-től, most hát már akkor fel tudjuk igazából, nem? Ja, ezt így. Ja. És akkor ezt a másikat meg el tudjuk adni. Na menj el. El akarom adni ezt. Adod. Én is köszönöm. Igazán kedves vagy. Jó, nézzük, hogy oda tudunk-e hoppolni a feladathoz. Bár is ez... Merlin próbálja, oké, nézzük. Bármi is legyen az.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Your life is...
Let me go.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Na gyere, na!
Leviosa!
We should hold them off!
Oh.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
What have you done?
Oh.
Accio! Leviosa, tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Predacta! When I get down, you're in a heap of trouble!
Accio! Incendio!
Pedig belenyomtam. Időbe. Na mindegy. Szerintem időbe nyomtam be.
What on earth just happened?
Kéne egy
I've
kis
never been
HP.
accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Kellene HP-t vennünk.
I am, thanks in
Srácok.
no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Bocsánat, srácok, csak nézek valamit itt a... jó.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Érdekes.
I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Revelio!
Nézzük, hogy milyen... Ez mi? Aha, ez nem kell nekünk. Hát nem hiszem, hogy itt javítani kellene bármit is. Mit kéne itt csinálni?
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Ennyi.
How beautiful!
De jól néz ki.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Nekem is egy élmény volt a találkozás.
Out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Rendben. Wow, oké. Okay. Jó van, hát akkor ez meg lett, ez a feladat.
Portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Jó, de most nem, most igazából itt van egy melléküldi.
Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Tudok én úszni amúgy?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. Igen, aha. Aztán majd tényleg nekünk kell amúgy lemerülni, de jó. Szerettem volna látni, mi van alatta. Megvan. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Amúgy egy kérdés, hogyha most például először találtuk volna meg azt, hogy belecsap a villám a jözébe a vízbe, azt meghalok. Hogyha először, egyáltalán meg lehet találni ezt az Astra üzébüzét először?
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did find it. However, I've taken a liking to it, so I'm going to keep it.
What? But you can't. It doesn't belong to you.
Finders keepers, Grace.
I can't believe this. Father's stupid oath just cost us a priceless family artifact. I hope your new astrolabe brings you nothing but sorrow, if you can even work out how to use it. I knew I should have done the dive myself. Father's wishes be damned.
Hát ezt megtartottuk magunknak amúgy. Hát jó. Várjál, kaptunk valami cuccokat. Nézzük meg, hogy miket kaptunk. Kesztyű. Kaptunk valami jobb kesztyűt, ugye? Picit több erőt ad. Mikor tudjuk felhúzni? 13-as szinten, jó, oké. Jó. Nem, hát ez néz ki legjobban, meg talán ez. De szerintem most ez marad nálam. Jó, akkor itt a felszerelésekből megvan minden. Igazából annyit még meg tudnánk csinálni, hogy eladunk itt rögtön dolgokat. Igazából nem volt az a célom, hogy megtartsam azt az asztroizébüzét. Általában, amikor azt mondom a questeknél, hogy megtartom, vagy valami, akkor van egy olyan lehetőség utána, hogy csak vicceltem. Hát most azt hiszem, hogy lesz olyan, hogy csak vicceltem, de nem. De nem baj. Ezt nem adom el. Ezt eladom.
Hope to see you again sometime.
Jó. Ugye nem adtuk el azt a másik zét. Ezt, amit majd nem tudom, hogy fog kinézni. Ja. Jó, eszköztár. Nem tudom, hogy ezzel most majd mit lehet csinálni. Lehet, hogy a kastélyban tudok vele valamit majd csinálni. Van egy olyan érzésem, hogy ott lesz vele valami. Jó. Főküldünk az itt van, ugye? És akkor mi hova is tudnánk hoppolni? Ide? Próbáljuk meg. Oké, itt is vagyunk.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Okay. Akkor csináljuk tovább a feladatot.
Revelio.
Hány méter? Nem, hát ez nagyon sok. Világtérkép. Ide kell mennem. Ó, mindegy, akkor ide hoppolunk gyorsan. Jó messze van amúgy, basszus. Ja, nézd, még innen is 420 méter amúgy. Most fogadjunk, hogy amarra kell menni, mert erre nem lehet. Itt egy könyv. Ez a könyv az nekem kéne. Ja, most már.
Revelio.
Ó, itt elég ködös amúgy. Ó, ott van egy pár enemy.
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
Kivel harcolnak? Vagy hát harcoltak, csak nem tudom kivel.
Nothing over here.
Levioso.
Not very good at this, are ya?
Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
You're acrobatic.
Accio. Incendio.
Ow.
I won't rest. Dead.
Accio. Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Na, ez nem volt olyan rossz. Ez a fight nem volt olyan rossz, mint az előző nem tudom mennyi. Amúgy.
These rocks have seen better days.
És ez mi? Tudom, megnézzük, hogy mi ez.
Incendio.
Miről van itt szó? Nem kéne leesni? De hát valahol le kell jönni. Van itt még ilyen? Jaj, itt már nem lehet visszamenni. Akkor nem szedtem fel az összes izét? Úgy néz ki. Hát ez van, amikor siet az ember. Még van bent valahol. Valami. Hallom. Csak hol? Ott van.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Na. Nyilván nem fogsz meghalni.
Who's there?
És itt is vannak lenne, de ezeket muszáj megalni, vagy... Azok gondolom pókok, nem? Ja. Ja, azokat most nem bántam. Ez itt mi? Skót őshonos labirintusok történetét tényleges forrásúig. 15. században Eonon Blackwood néven ismert sötét varázslóig. Értem. Elnézést kérek. Ups. Hát hallod, én ezen átmentem. Ez most egy bug amúgy? Hogy itt át lehet így menni? Remélem, hogy az amúgy, vagy nem tudom igazából, hogy mit mondjak. Ura, szerintem amúgy a Ray Tracing-gel lesz itt a gond a játékban. Ez mi? De nem vágom, miért jövök ki a... Nem értem.
Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon?
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Hello,
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Baldolf dared to stand up to them,
and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Revelio. It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. This looks intriguing.
Amúgy szépen ki tudjuk fosztani az ilyen helyeket, nem?
Revelio.
Hol volt? Meg itt volt mögötte, ugye?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Jó. Várj, itt a hoppot kinyitjuk.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield.
Bot sárkák, azok még? Elég furán tölt be a játék amúgy.
Doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
Someone there?
Levioso! Incendio!
I'm afraid of heights! How childish! You will suffer.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Ne! Au! De miért oda? Ouch.
Seems your heart isn't in this. I won't rest until...
Nem egészen értem, mi van a játékkal. Most per pillanat.
Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
One less humour to someone's ear. How nice of you to stop by. One less humour to worry about. Over here. Not
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Au.
Incendio.
I won't rest. Fight about as well as a pupskin. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio.
I will make you pay.
Levioso! Incendio!
I won't rest until you're...
Accio! One count down, one more to go. Accio!
I won't...
Na, majd, hogy csak. Elég sokan voltak, mert nem azért, de tényleg. Jó sokan voltak, basszus.
You will regret coming here.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
No!
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
You're sensitive.
Levioso!
No, that's embarrassing.
Levioso!
When you say you give up?
Oh.
That was pitiful. This is sad. Really.
Incendio! Levioso!
Don't have time for this.
Accio!
Are you quite finished?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
That was unimpressive. An utterly pitiful display.
Revelio! Protego!
Stupid one! What an unfortunate disappointment! Is that the best you can do?
Oh.
Incendio!
You will regret coming here.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Protego!
Until you're dead.
Levioso! Incendio!
No! I will make you pay.
Accio!
Oh, you think you're
Incendio!
so clever.
Levioso!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio!
Az lehet, hogy...
There you are.
Hányan vagytok meg amúgy?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Vagytok egy páran, mi?
I'll cut you from shoe to chapeau.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Both camps cleared. Oh, Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Levioso! Incendio! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
Semmi más loot nincs itt. Az az a hely, ahol az előtt voltam, ugye? Igen. Jól van, hát amúgy szép a játékvilág, tetszik. Nem rossz, őszintén megmondva, tényleg nem rossz. Szerintem srácok annyi, hogy elvisszük még ezt a questet. Tehát ezt még elhozzuk, esetleg ha van valami, amit el kellene adni, azt eladjuk. És akkor igazából ennyi.
Afraid to venture out?
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out. How?
Hát,
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely.
Várj, ez az a szemüveg, amit fel tudunk rakni, ugye? Várj, előbb nézzük meg akkor, hogy mi van nálunk. Hogy ide mit tudunk felrakni. Tehát ez eddig ez a legjobbunk, ugye? Ez ami a legjobb. Tehát ezt is el lehet adni, mert igazából ez jobb. Ez 12, ez rendkívüli. Ez meg pazarja. Aha, jó, akkor azokat eladjuk. A pálcákból kaptunk új pálca valamiket. De ezt fogjuk megtartani. Itt ugyanez van rajtunk, csak annyi, hogy jobb. Ami tök jó, mert ezt szerettem volna megtartani. Nem rossz, nem rossz. Jó, jó, jó. Ennyi, és akkor ami el lehet adni, azt eladjuk.
Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Én is köszönöm, hello. Most úgy nézünk ki, mintha egy szőnyeg lenne rajtunk amúgy. Na mindegy. Jó, hát akkor ez itt megvan. Az megvan, jó. Nézzük, hogy a küldetéseknél van a szerelem rabja. Nézzük, hogy ez hova visz. Vagy hát hova kéne, hogy vigyen, vagy hova kell, hogy menjünk. Az itt van rögtön?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had my Doc was...
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Aha, jó. Oké. Jó, ezeket most nem olvasgatjuk el, mert akkor nem lesz időnk, de eszünk egy almát, jó? Jó.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Az igen. Neki nyúl a patronusa.
Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of
it. If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Wow. Azt a...
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Hát megmérgezte amúgy?
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Incendio!
Ez nem akar leégni amúgy.
Incendio!
Érdekes, érdekes.
Accio!
Van valami lényege is?
No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Accio! Oh, that's done something.
Oké, hát amúgy ezt random most, nagyon random találtam ki.
No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found
Ezt
that clue.
akartam. Meg ezt. Meg ezt.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Nem tudhatjuk, hová vezetően lapokon találtam meg.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Accio!
Ennyi lett volna? Hát most már kint várnak az enemik, mi? Figyeld!
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Jó, srácok, amúgy itt mentünk egyet, jó? Jó, itt mentünk, és akkor innen fogjuk folytatni a legközelebb. Most lesz egy ebédszünet, és utána jön a Stalker, abba is beletolunk egy 2 órát, és akkor és akkor ja, később talizunk, jó srácok? Stalkerrel. Meg megnézzük az új patchet.